Alright, well, here we are outside of our MHM shop in Charleston, West Virginia. Loaded up, got the trailer ready, hooked up, headed out to Kansas Speedway this weekend. We're going to take her as far as we can. I believe the map said it's Kansas City. Let's just plot our course out here. We'll roll over here, roll up to Kansas City. Just outside of where the racetrack is, we are going to roll in to this little spot up here, make a little pit stop, and from there we'll shut the video down and roll on in. So let's see if we can't make it from here to Kansas City and try to race this weekend. Here goes nothing. Pull up our mirrors so we can see. God knows I can't see. GPS so we know where the hell we're going. In gear, Perry. Oh, it's already been a long week. I am actually ready to get to the track. It's just been a long week. I just want to go race. See if we can get this big thing out of here and make these swings. This is really gonna suck because we gotta swing this thing. This big old daggone race car trailer. Gotta swing this thing around here. See if we can't get out of here without causing too much problems with the traffic. If we can get the traffic to give us some room here. Alright, looks like we are going to make the swing out of the shop. Hold up there, big truck, we're coming out. Roll across the river here. Looks like we're taking a ride up here. See what happens. Everybody's noticed from some of the pictures we've painted the truck. Seeing as how everybody calls me Texas, I figured we'd put a big cowboy motif on there. Thought it'd be kind of nice. Of course, the truck and the trailer still red to match the cars, so I think that's still pretty neat. Especially to be a NASCOM independent team. Sorry there, big truck. See if we can't make you swing without killing the barrier here. Roll up here. Get traffic to let us in. Get up here on the highway. We'll set the cruise control. See if we can't get into Kansas City. Like I said, it's been a long week. Just ready to go racing. Ain't too bad. We get through Kansas this week, then we can come come back home and start getting ready for the All-Star race. We've got an all-new car for the All-Star race, and I'm actually pretty excited to get in and drive it and try it out. Can't wait to get through Charlotte, or get to Charlotte and do some testing with it. See what it's going to do. 745 miles from right here into Kansas City. Hopefully we can make it without the game going to pot. Hopefully we can make it without tearing up too much. I'm by no means a daggone professional truck driver, you know, not even a professional race car driver, but yeah, I just thought that this would be something fun to do to go along with the iRacing schedule. Work with that. Work with the NASCOM schedule. Kind of have a little supplemental video trying to get to the track. My traffic's already just about atrocious, but not too bad. It is going into the city there, good Lord. Of course, that may just be where we're going the opposite way, and it just looks like there's so much. Yeah, of course, like I said, Kansas this week, if I could talk. But, yeah, Charlotte, and we head down for the All-Star race of Charlotte next week. We'll be spending 2 weeks in Charlotte, so the plan is to hopefully, by the time we get there, we've got enough money, we can set up a secondary shop down in Charlotte. Got an eye on a place that maybe we can get a hold of, 180,000. So hopefully we can make some money over the road this week, and come next weekend, next Saturday, or next Friday and Saturday, we'll be spending that weekend in Charlotte. The plan is just stay down there. We're going to take 2 cars. We got the All-Star car, which is a completely different car from what we've been racing all season, and then we got our regular season car. Take it down there and get ready for not this coming week, but the next week, and get ready to run the 300 miler, longest race we have all freaking year. Of course, the plan is that week that hopefully we can pull the double, and planning on starting out the day in Indianapolis, running the Indy cars with the ESPN Retro League, and hopefully some of the Top Fuel guys will come join us for that. Hoping to field a full 33 cars so we can get that taken care of, have a lot of fun there. And then we're going to freaking hop a plane from Indianapolis, fly back down to Charlotte, and get ready to run the 300 that night. So we'll be running the whole 550 miles. We're going to run 250 miles at Indianapolis in the Indy car, and then hop on a plane bound for Charlotte. Hopefully run the NASCOM car for another 300 miles that night. It's just gonna make for a long day. Like I say, this coming week after Kansas, we got the All-Star race. I'm feeling fairly confident there. Charlotte's a pretty good track. About all of us know Charlotte fairly well. The wrench is the new car. Going to be interesting. So yeah, Friday night we'll have the All-Star Open. I don't know if the guys are going to be able to broadcast that or not. I'm hoping so. But definitely Saturday night for the All-Star race. Once we find out who else is going to transfer in, we will be ready and have us a little fun non-points race, and see who we can call the All-Star champion. I think it'll be fun, personally. Going through Louisville, Kentucky here, crossing over. It's been a long time since I've actually been through Louisville, on the game or in real life. Hang on, truck, can't you hit the speed limit? Just want to get to Kansas City in one piece. Want to keep the race car intact, to be honest. wipers on. Hopefully it ain't raining when we get there. Hopefully we can drive through it and be done with it. Just want to race. We're rolling pretty good. 475 miles left, so ain't had no major problems. Playing around a little bit, done a couple test streams on our Mudhole Motor Freight group page on the Facebook. Check it out, like it. Done a couple test streams on there. For the most part, they seem fairly clear. I got one on there, it's a little bit long. Started to get a little jumpy, but yeah, hopefully by the end of it we can start doing some truck streams and maybe do a live ride along with on the way to one of the races. And maybe we can do it next week when we head down to Charlotte and see if anybody even actually wants to watch. Even talk while we're driving. I'm down with it. We'll do a little live stream and maybe a little Q&A. If anybody has any questions, or if anybody just wants to drop in and watch, say hi. Hey, we're here until we get there. I guess you could say. But yeah, probably start doing that. Try to get some stuff taken care of, lined out to where we can, and try to do at least try to do some videos on the way to the racetrack. Maybe every once in a while we'll get us a good live stream going, and we'll see how that goes. Kind of digging this. At least we got a fairly open road. Not real happy with the raindrops, so starting to get a little harder. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully, like I say, hopefully it's not raining by the time we roll into Kansas City, and then roll through to Kansas Speedway. Like, yeah, we got a little bit of late start. Usually we would leave on a Friday, try to get there, get situated and everything, get some practice in. Judging by that, looks like we're going to roll in just enough time to get settled, get the car unloaded, and get on the track. Practice starts at 9 p.m. We're making good time, but I just don't like getting such a late start, honestly. But yeah, hopefully the plan is, as far as Charlotte, like I say, Charlotte, we're going to be down there for 2 weeks, so it's not going to matter. But hopefully we can get there early, lease this shop that I've been looking at, and set us up a shop down in Charlotte. So hopefully we can have our secondary shop down there in Charlotte. Of course, you know, as far as the NASCOM schedule, we do run early in the season our West Coast swing, so we're hoping to set up a third shop for the West Coast swing. Probably out in Phoenix, and go from there. 30 more miles, I have to say, I'll be kind of happy to get this truck there, get parked, situated, and actually, hopefully get a little bit of rest before the race, before final practice there. Hopefully we'll get there, we'll get unloaded, get set up, and yeah, maybe we can catch us a little nap before the race starts. So hopefully we can back up the top 5 we had last week at Dover. Dover was really rough, but yeah, I was honestly just glad to get out of there, thrilled to get out of there with a top 5. A little rough, running out of gas. Came down to fuel mileage race, but yeah, big congratulations to Mark Arthur. He'd been trying to win one since the start of the season because he knew he was going to have shoulder surgery this year, and couldn't do it before his surgery. So he come in for a couple races, missed the first race right after his surgery. That was rough on him in the points, especially being the points leader. And next couple races, he come in, tried to drive with one hand. Had a couple, 2 or 3 rough nights there. Come out at Dover, still driving with one hand, and the man goes out, sits on the outside pole, and then comes back through the field. Didn't even have to come through the field. The man was always up front, but he comes back on a fuel mileage race and wins the dang thing. Gets himself situated for the chase later in the year. So, love Mark. Glad to see him win. Glad to see him in the chase. Tough competitor. Really going to be interesting trying to get around him. He wants that championship bad, of course. Of course we do too. That's one thing I haven't had since we moved over to iRacing. Haven't been able to win a championship. Managed to be in the chase for 5 years now. 5 full seasons we've managed to be in the chase. That's still about unheard of. Let's see. Now, 4 seasons we've managed to be in the chase. 3 out of the 4 we've managed to be in the final 4, except for 1 year, which is still not bad. Still pretty proud of that. Finished 2nd last year. Doug Thompson got us last year. Kudos to Doug too. He's had a rough season so far. Hopefully he can straighten that around and get up there, get him a win, or even point his way into the chase. Oh, excuse us. We've been fighting the sinuses and all the allergies and stuff over in West Virginia this week. Gosh, it's been horrible. But, still coughing all that stuff up. Yeah, excuse me on that. But, yeah, we're getting there. About 150 miles left. Hopefully this rain goes away. Just want to race.
70 some miles left, a little over 70 miles. Yeah, I'll be glad to get this thing parked and get off the road for sure. And we're still making good time. I should have plenty of time to get unloaded, get to the track, get unloaded, get situated, get a little rest, and then get some practice in tonight. So yeah, kind of impressed that trip's gone this smooth, but I like it when it does, for sure. Hopefully we don't have no problems getting into Kansas City. I'd like to get into that little rest area and settle down for a minute before we roll into Kansas Speedway. Try to ready and steady myself. We'll roll into Kansas Speedway and get into the garage area, get lined out, and hopefully go from trucking mode into race mode. Hopefully we can stay in race mode all night, not have to leave early. Come out with maybe top 5. I'd take a top 5. Don't know if we got the car to do it. Well, I'm sure we got the car to do it. Don't know if we got the driver to do it. But I think, depending on how many we get there, I'm sure we can hang around in the top 10, maybe be a threat. And maybe at the end, maybe we even be able to go for a win. Don't know, but we'll just have to see how that's going to play out. Should be rolling up Kansas City, next exit. Say we should be rolling up fairly quick. Be glad to get there. Slide back over here in the other lane. Kansas City. Roll off of here. Looks like it's still raining in Kansas City. We got a couple blue sky breaks behind us. Hopefully this will straighten up come race time. I think it will. I really think it will. I think it'll clear up and be blue skies for tonight. Now, is tonight a night race? I can't remember. It might be. Oh, look there. iRacer in a big truck. Back her down, Perry. Welcome to Kansas City, everybody. Hopefully, see if we can swing this big trailer through here. Oh yeah. You almost think I've been doing this for a minute, huh? Right through town. Straight down the road to here, we're going to go roll into this little rest area. I figure it's probably a little hotel. But, yeah, we're going to roll in here, shut her down for a minute, take us a nap, and then we'll roll on into the track. Hopefully it quits raining. Oh yeah, got us a little motel. We'll roll down here and we're just gonna swing this thing around. Oh, oh, oh. go. Yeah, we got traffic all jacked up, of course. Big race car rolling into town. But, put a park and brake on. And yeah, that'd be it. We're off the road. And welcome to Kansas City. Hopefully it stops raining. And hopefully we can get us a race in tonight. Appreciate everybody coming along. Bye, y'all.